Welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life. Today I am back with a different type of video. Of course it's going to be planner sticker related for my channel. That's what I enjoy most, aside from colouring and kind of reading, that type of thing. I wanted to share with you my current icons. I picked up this sticker book from Facebook. It is from LV Planning Co, but it was in like a day stash and it was really cheap. So I thought, you know what, it's time I actually organized my stickers and kind of put them into sections. So I picked this up. It's beautiful. It's quite small. I'm not sure if it's as small as my other ones, but we'll see in a minute. But I just thought I would share and show you what all of my kind of, not icons are. Are they icons? Yes, they are icons. And little like characters, and all of them are, just as a little bit of fun. It did take me a while to do, and I am slowly but adding to my collection. I always kind of leave the first page blank, not quite sure why, just as a protection. And then you start off with, I wonder if I could zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Started off with Instagram, YouTube and Facebook bob icons, and they're from Littlebloompaperie, and you can get them in various different sizes, as you can see. I do wish I could get them in a smaller size, but I'm sure if you place a custom order, I don't find I have any problem with them. But I am going to be see if they can come in like a smaller, teenier size than this, because they're super cute. So I put them all in order there. And then the next page, we've got Facebook. We've got a standing bob icon with its arms together, and then we've got one that's just standing with its arms outside. I use these to like track movement, and of course the social media ones are used to track any social media posts, that type of thing. I usually used to use these stickers for my kind of memory planning, but as I'm not doing that no more, I'm not quite sure how to incorporate them into my kind of daily planning. But when I do sit down and I want to, I use them. It'd be silly to use them every single day, because then I'd need like loads and loads of them. So I just use them as special occasions. We have a little tired bob icon, and it's yawning, pretty much how I feel right now. And then on this page we have a resting elbow bob icon right here, laying down bob icon, and then these are one of my favorites. We have a bob icon with a blanket, and then you get some that are with just a cat, and then some with the cat dreaming about catching mice. And I just think it's so cute. He's got some with his eyes open and some with his eyes closed. And then here we've got little bob icon on like a little fluffy beanbag with a teddy bear, and I just think that's adorable. So I use these pretty much to track sleep or tiredness or movement. And then we have a few of these laying down bob icons. I like to track them just to be like, I don't feel like today's going to be a good day. And if I want to mark that down, I use them. I don't have very many left, to be fair. We have coffee bob icons after that. We've got some that have like mind boggled, and then others that look like, oh, I'm too tired to even hold my cup upright. And again, mark them for caffeine intake. We have tired bob icon, again holding a mug and some larger ones, and we've got them going all the way down to here. Again, tired related, not a good day, caffeine related, I don't want to deal with this day. That's what I kind of use them for. We have these little faces. Some of them have their eyes closed and their mouth open, others are crying, some have like a straight face, some have like a sad face. So again, these are really used for emotions. We then continue on, because these are different types. We've got some that are completely with their eyes closed. Looks like these ones are laughing. We've got some that have got hearts in their eyes because they're feeling love. We've got like a brow expression one here, tired. We've got just a straight face, and then like a happy face. So again, really good to mark down emotions bath icons. We've got small half bath icons and full ones, having a bubble bath. I don't actually own a bath, but I just use this to mark down like pampering session, that type of thing. We have a little bob with a shower cap holding some shampoo, of course, to just share that it's shower time. And then we have a washing hair bob icon, one of my favorites. Then we have a vacuum bob icon, a duster. We've got one that's holding all cleaning items, which I just think is adorable in itself. My favorite is the bob vacuum icon. I just think it's so cute. Look at the vacuum. It's pink too. And then on this side we have a bob holding like a bucket with kind of cleaning supplies in there. Really Bob's sad that he's got a whole load of dishes to do. And then we've got Bob drying dishes. Cute. Bob taking out rubbish. I don't know, I think, and again, another one of my favorites. So cute. And then we have Bob going shopping. Got a big shopping trolley. Bob got a basket, like just like a carrier bag. I think these are like paper bags. And then we've got the smaller versions. Sometimes you don't have enough space, so the half versions are perfect. Chef Bob icon. We've got him cutting veggies, and then we've got one making soup. I do wish there's like more varieties of the Bob icons, but I do know that Littlebloompaperie Chris is actually working through the list, which is nice, so we should get some more additions soon. Birthday Bob icon, takeout coffee, tea, hot chocolate, chai latte icon. We have sitting down, cozy TV watching Bob icon. This really resonates to me a lot. Reading Bob icon, and then we've got Bob who's behind washi tape. And if you're a sticker kind of planner person like me, you know that washi is everything. Then we have a Bob icon holding it looks like a zebra pen, could be, you know, like a marker type thing. And I usually just use them to mark down when we're planning. Now these here are freebies, so you get like a little freebie sheet, and with the freebie sheet you get Bob on the side. So I just cut them off, and I love to have them like just peeking out on a page somewhere. We've got some transparent ones, and these are sometimes when if you shop with Littlebloompaperie, you do know that she wraps up her stickers in like this beautiful printed card, like an envelope, and then she wraps yarn around it, and sometimes with the yarn you get like the little Bob icons. So I then keep them in here and take off the little ear part, and then I just stick them in there, which again is super cute. And these are a mixture of the little freebies. Sometimes have the Bob icons. You can either get scripts on them, little stars, black and white flowers, a little page stamp notes. You can get a microphone, popcorn, headphones, shopping bag, you know, a present, duster, washing line. All of these kind of come from them little freebies, which I then just stick in here, and that really come in handy because it's quick to just put down. These are leftovers from a sticker kit that I had, so just thought I'd pop them in here too. And then that takes us to the end of that. And then I left a couple of pages because they're all mainly related to Bob icons rather than icons themselves. So I've left a couple of pages if I need to add anything in between. And then we go ahead and we have got our actual icons: laptop, email or mail as such, which is super cute. A reading book, like a journal kind of planner with like a bow on there. We have a little TV, tea bag, we've got some eye kind of face mask, one that says shush and one that's got its eye closed. And then we have these that have got a little bit of colour on them, and I do like them with a little bit of colour. They're just like plants. Some have got dots on them on the pot, and some are plain. I sometimes use these for like quiet time or therapy. We have medication, and then pill tablets here. Again, really cute. Take a lot of medication, so that's why we've got an entire page dedicated. We have hairdryer, dustbin, laundry, so like a washing machine, and then we've got hanging laundry outside. I don't have a space to hang outside. I do have a dryer, but I'm not sure if we do have a dryer kind of icon. I wonder if that's something that could be added on. But usually just hang them on the clothes horse, so I use that for that. Toothbrush, I know it's so cute because they've got little bows on them. It's not like I'd forget to do something. I actually have a autoimmune condition which affects my mouth, so it's like extra care, like remembering to order certain medication or appointments, so I use that for that. And then we've got the little kind of upside down bob cat on cushions, so I use that either for therapy, relaxation, tissue boxes, and some more tissue boxes. And then we've got these pillows, which we've got some that are polka dot, some that are kind of plain, and I use majority of these for either feeling like really bad days, therapy, not feeling good, you know, PMTing, emotional. And then on this page, which is a new edition, and these are like my new additions, are batteries. So I wonder if I can like kind of just, you can see right there. So some of them are full, some are quarter, some are half, some are almost empty. And I actually saw Littlebloompaperie share this on her Instagram, where she used these to like track like zero energy, or how much energy she's got left. And somebody who's got like chronic fatigue and autoimmune conditions, this is like a really good way to know, like, you know, my battery is on zero, and to mark that down. So when I do look back in my planners and things, I know kind of how I felt on that day. We have a mug with the tea bag, and then we've got one that's kind of two-toned in colour with the lemon on the side. So again, I use these for like either tea or herbal tea, or sometimes I just use them to track water. I don't have a water icon, which I need to add. And then we've got a grocery bag here with like groceries and shopping. We've got little phones, we've got two, and one of them is pizza, like takeaway, and the other one is like online shopping. These are super cute. And then we turn over, we've got postbox, we've got an envelope, which is like, I do have pen pal friends, which unfortunately I'm a really bad pen pal friend because I haven't actually replied back. That's something that I'm wanting to do. I thought I would get it done in January, but I haven't, so definitely my intention for the month of March. So these will be used to track down that. Reading books, it could just be books in general or book club. I actually treated myself to some Beat headphones, so these were a nice addition. We have our normal kind of headphones. We have a Nintendo Switch, I can't think of the word, controllers, which is a new addition too. My husband bought me them. So these are to just mark down when we play, and these are for like social media, like time to be on social media. You know, the likes and the little things to mark that down. Netflix, and then movies, if you watch any TV shows, movies, that type of thing. And then we've got more popcorn. Then we've got camera. We've got two different types, of the pink and then the plain. And this is to just be like when I'm filming for social media, that type of thing. We've got silhouette machines, and then printing machines. So this is for like designing, printing, stickers, that type of thing. We've got them in pink and then white, and again with the printers, pink and then white. And then we've got a little iPad for like drawing and designing, again, which is pink and white. So I use this to mark down if I'm like drawing anything, designing anything, taking time out for social media, that type of thing. And then we've got pencil, which again I use to just mark down when I'm doing my colour along with me's. And then I missed out a page because I thought I'd need more, so I kept like just plain Facebook icons of Facebook, and then Instagram. So we've got black and white, we've got pink and then white. And then I think that takes us, yep, to the end of the icons. And then at the back here, I kind of ran out of space. I wasn't quite sure what to do with these, and I was so fed up of just having them be in certain places. So I decided that I just would stick them in here. These are like number dots that we got from our advent calendars from Littlebloompaperie, and these are there, so some little like scripts and things. These are more like things that I could be using this year, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. We've got some calendars. Now what I like to do with calendars, even though they could be from like a year or 2 years before, is basically I like to cut the May off, or in fact cut the all the way down to where the weekday headers are, and then all you need to do is move down. So let's say this year the first was on Monday. All you've got to do is move the number 1 to the Monday, and of course it might look like the plain, but because it's see-through you can't really tell. But anyway, so we have leftovers here which I just like to put. This is just for monthly things here. This was from, let me think, Designing Life Day, Josephine Designs. These are from Highlight Designs, I think. Could be Highlight Designs, I'm not quite sure. I'll stick with Kate, Highlight Design, sorry, Josephine Designs, Josephine Designs, Josephine Designs, printing these off, and that's it, and that's what we've got. So this is everything that I've got in my icons book, and this is kind of what it will pretty much look like for the foreseeable future. Now I know if I want an icon or anything related, I just pick up this one book, and as you can see, it's a very organized and easy to be able to just flip through and look and find out what I'm looking for. So yeah, if I do have anything that I will kind of add on, I normally show and share like a haul or something, so you know if I have any new additions. I won't be having any new additions for the time being, because I think I pretty much have every icon or is kind of thing from Littlebloompaperie, and I do prefer the icons and like Bob characters from Littlebloompaperie. I do have other ones in my like everything dumping kind of sticker planner, which I'll share another day, which are just like random things that I've purchased, or like friends have gifted, or things like that that come with freebies that I just shoved all in one go. But eventually they're all going to be fully organized, so I'll have scripts in one, I'll have icons in the other, you know, and things like that. I'm not a type of person to just give like one book for one thing, so this is kind of all the icons and leftover number stickers, and then we'll continue on that way. I might do a review in a couple of months time once I finally get towards the end of it, because I've been trying to accommodate all of my leftover sticker kits into one book. Now I've actually filled up one book already, so I can do another flip through with you with that in another time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this different type of video, and again, if you'd like to see anything in particular on my channel, please do leave a comment below. But for the time being, that's all we've got time for. You can go ahead and follow me on my social media accounts at Mycreativechroniclife. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads app, and TikTok at Mycreativechroniclife. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive notifications of upcoming videos. I just wanted to pop on quickly to let you know that I've had a little bit of a rebrand with a different type of logo. I also recently shared that I started my own website. You can find me at mycreativechroniclife.co.uk. I share lots of things about my life, blog post, and I regularly send emails out which give you updates about my life. And in the grab and go section, you can also find lots of free printables and also dashboards too. So if you're not already subscribed to my email list, you can go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.